Welcome back to Ball Talk with me, Lewis Bryon, and today I'm joined as usual by footballer Ollie Webber, and he's back.
He's back, baby.
He's back. He's been missed by the comments.
For like dead ball knowledge and that, yeah.
Yeah, I've had to take the dead ball knowledge shouts recently, but you have had a baby.
I have indeed.
Congrats.
If you can see the bags under my eyes, you'll know why.
But you're back now to serious business.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
Let's chat shit, right?
Yeah, serious business. Let's go on to Arsenal, Leeds.
Come on.
5-0.
What game?
Yeah, what did you make of it, the game?
It's quality. It was a bit, do you know what? There was about, I went into it and I said, we'll win 5-0.
Yeah.
After about half an hour, I was like, oh, this ain't looking too good.
Mate, it was shaky.
Bit dead, wasn't it?
Hour. Yeah,
it really was. I don't know what was going on. I know there's new players. We're still bedding in. First game at home. I mean, we didn't concede, so I guess it's fine. It just didn't look. You don't want to do that against Liverpool.
Yeah, but it is Leeds, isn't it? If we concede against them, it's pretty. But I mean, Raya made a good save, didn't he?
Did make a very good save, and
it's
only the second game of the season, so it takes time to build in. But 5-0, I thought it'd be 4 or 5, so I thought it was good game overall for Arsenal. They still can sharpen up a little bit. Yeah,
the first 30 minutes, I thought it was like similar to the United game again.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and then we got we got another set. The first goal was a set piece, no?
Of course.
What is this?
Timber?
Honestly,
he's like 5'5". How do you win in headers?
Mate, I don't actually get it. We don't do anything special from like set pieces, corners specifically. Yeah. We just have a very like deep whipped cross, and then we have loads of players just come and flood it from the back stick. I think it's become a bit of a thing now where if we get a corner, other teams go shit. Yeah. I've got a corner. And then you panic, don't you? Like, oh no, he's gone, what do I do now? And the other thing is, Declan Rice is so good at whipping the ball.
The consistency.
I've seen like, all the rival fans on Twitter this week after it being like, he's actually really good at delivering a ball, which is such like an easy thing to do. However, if you get it right, this happens.
Yeah, but that, I mean, Arsenal are good at set pieces, but that first goal, for me, that's just, Leeds have just fucked up there.
Poor defending.
Timber headed the ball, like he was right in the centre of the goal pretty much in the 6-yard box. Mm-hmm. And as the ball comes in, I look just before, like as Declan Rice is kicking it, all of the Leeds players are just facing the ball. None of them are even like...
Really?
The first thing you get taught when you're defending corners, open your body up so you can see the player, especially when half their team's behind you.
They're square to the corner, were they? Okay.
Square to the corner, and then he just goes in between two players.
No chance. It just shows you how poor even the Premier League standards are defending. And no one works on defending set pieces, clearly, because as Arsenal don't do anything special. Yeah. But it works every time.
Yeah, it does. And he's like I said, he's like 5'10".
Yeah.
He's diving away from the goal. Yeah. You cannot be allowing a player to win that sort of header.
Yeah, it's different when you've got Gabriel charging in and he leaps up.
Very different.
Not Timber who's just letting it fall into his head.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Who do you think the key players were for Arsenal?
Timber.
In that game. Timber.
How?
Man of the match.
Mate, is he starting to become potentially argument of best right back in the league?
Yeah, I think that argument. I think last year he claimed that.
Really?
I was surprised when Ben White started at the start of the season. I didn't know if it was injury based or what, or he just wanted. It was like specific for United.
Yeah.
But you can tell like as soon as he comes back in, like I love Ben White, but I think Timber is better.
I think there's a bit of a tactical thing with like you've got Timber and Lewis Skelly, and you've got White and Calafiori.
Yeah.
They don't always play like that, but it seems like White and Calafiori are your overlapping fullbacks. Timber and Lewis Skelly are your ball playing inverting.
Yeah.
So I guess when you're like against United, when you've got 3 at the back, you want overlapping so you can fill those flanks. Yeah. But then you come to like at Liverpool, we might want an overlapping fullback. If Saka's injured, Madueke's going to be playing. But can you drop Timber?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can either.
2 goals.
He's so good.
Yeah.
And drop him.
26 points in fantasy, by the way. Mad.
Knew he'd bring that up.
Of course, but no. Timber was quality. I thought Gyökeres did what he needs to do.
Yeah.
People are still saying he's a bit heavy and clunky. What do you think?
Should we go on to Gyökeres?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, I've heard a lot of people say like he's not Arsenal's long-term solution, and I'm actually torn with it because we wanted an out-and-out striker, and that is what he is. And we wanted someone, because we normally do quite good against the better teams, like the top 6 teams. Yeah. We've done all right, and it's normally the middle table to bottom table. We struggle, like we just keep breaking them down and can't do anything. And I think that's where he will come in.
Yes.
Play.
Yeah.
But he is a bit like, people say like he's a bit clunky on the ball. He's not the cleanest, but we know that. We knew that when we bought him. We're not asking him to be that role.
No. We don't. I don't think you always need good-looking football. And I think a player like him, he really reminds me. If you go back to like, I'm not saying he's as good as these people before anyone jumps down my throat. He goes back to like Andy Carroll, Ricky Lambert, Drogba. Like, do you know what I mean? Just big strikers who just run at the goal. Yeah. I don't know what you thought because I've not been here for a while. I was Gyökeres over Sesko all day.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm even happier since I've seen them both in the Prem.
I just think it offers Arsenal something different. We're so used to Havertz drops deep, link up, then go to Saka. Calafiori just booted the ball over the top and he scored.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's the only like I know it's so early on, so this is why when I'm hearing rival fans talk about him, it's like you can't judge him. No. But his game is transitions.
Yes.
And we had a lot of transitions against United, and he didn't do great. But for me, it was first game in the Prem, away to Old Trafford, and you could tell he weren't fit.
Yeah. He's still not. Yeah. He's still not. It just I really like him. Again, he does look like he's fighting the ball sometimes. Yeah. And he falls over his hands.
As long as he's fighting.
Exactly, yeah. But that goal he scored, if Ekitike does that, everyone goes, oh, mate, you see that cut inside he did? He shouldn't have been able to do that. Because he looks a bit clunky, everyone goes, oh, well, it's just Leeds.
Yeah, but there's another player who we'll get onto later maybe who doesn't look great, but he's one of the best output footballers of all time, and that's Mo Salah. Yes, looks like he can't dribble half the time.
Correct.
And he just bangs in goals.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how
horrible to watch him.
Yeah,
agreed.
So you signed him to score goals.
Yeah,
he scored goals.
He scored 2.
What's the issue?
It's how important.
Kick on now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How important do you think it is that as a striker coming into a big Premier League club, that he got some goals fairly early on?
Yeah, it's massive.
It was that game. Yeah. That game he had to. Yeah. I think that I can give him a pass on the United game, even if we didn't win it, because his Old Trafford first game of the season, he didn't train. Yeah. But the pre-season, did he?
Yeah.
I can give him that pass. If he didn't score against Leeds, I'd be a bit like, okay, it's second game of the season, but it is Leeds, you should have done something there. That confidence will be huge. You saw he didn't smile once. Yeah. He wanted more.
Yeah, definitely.
Get him on Konate at the weekend because he's shit. Come on.
Yeah, we will later in the episode we will be talking about the preview. And also for me, it's important someone his style does score early, because you can almost let someone off if they're, like I said, they look good on the ball and they're providing lots of other assets other than scoring. If they go a few games without goals, whereas him, if he goes a few games without goals, it's like that's all you're really there to do.
Yeah. It was a nice goal as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the penalty's quality. Yeah. If he's our penalty taken out, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But the goal itself is a nice goal.
It's a good goal.
Like the whole time he's doing it, I'm going, just cross it. What are you doing? Stop cutting in. Just cross it. And he somehow gets past them. Then you think, right, he's going to go round the keeper, and he cuts it inside. It doesn't look great, but he scored.
Yeah, definitely.
And they scored 2 goals. The off to flying start.
Exactly.
Second game of the season, 2 goals. Confidence is there. Pressure's off.
Yeah.
Going into a big game next week, I think he's going to be fantastic.
Against a leaky defence.
Exactly. Yeah. Can I just say, we talked about at the start that my dead ball knowledge is back.
Yeah.
What would I say if I told you I put a tenner on 5-0 Gyökeres scored twice?
Did you?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
What was that? That was, I reckon, what's that, like 20s?
It was 450 quid. 45 to 1.
45?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it. That's ball knowledge.
That is ball knowledge.
Clip that. I'll do it again at the end of the game. Exactly. I'll do it again for the Liverpool game. We'll go again.
Yeah. Where does he rank in the strikers in the Prem, Gyökeres?
Oh, it's early to call.
Yeah, too early, I think.
The striker market's weird, man. You've got Newcastle about to pay 65 mil for Strand Larsen,
who they just bought for like 20 odd.
Correct. Yeah. You've got Sesko, who scored 12 goals in Bundesliga last year, going for like 80, 85. It's silly.
Such a weird market right now.
It really is. It's hard to judge. Alexander Isak's not playing. Yeah. It's really hard to judge it. I mean, he's definitely top 10. He's probably top 7. Top 5?
Could be, yeah. I mean, then you got Richarlison, who's on fucking fire at the moment.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, bro. What's bro doing? But like Richarlison, Dom Solanke compared to like Jock, you taking Gyökeres?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. This is very early to call.
Yeah, of course.
He could get 25 goals. He could get 10.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's 25.
Yeah. I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, I think it will be.
What statement do you think that Arsenal win? I know it was against Leeds before people slate me, but they won 5-0 and they obviously won their first game against United. And what statement does that send to Liverpool, who have sort of not looked great in both their games? Like they've looked good going forward, but leaky in the back, whereas we've just thumped them 5-0. What do you think? Are Liverpool like, right, we need to fix up here?
I think Liverpool might be thinking they need to just tighten up a little bit defensively, but I don't think they're that worried. They just won the league. They've won both games. They've conceded a few goals, but they won both games. It was against Leeds. Arsenal win 5. I don't think Liverpool will be too nervous, but I think they definitely need to tighten up a little bit. And then 5-0, I think that was expected. I don't think it sends shockwaves in the league. I think it was good confidence boost that they did that, Arsenal, but I think it was expected.
Just because it Leeds, do you think they're likely to go down, Leeds?
I think so, yeah.
I wasn't, but looking at them, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
They could go down.
Yeah, I think the quality was just so clear to see during the game, wasn't it?
They got some good. I don't know. Again, it's so early to call. Like, you got West Ham stinking up the gaff.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Really stinking up as well.
So anything could happen this season. I think it sends a statement of we could win ugly against United, so we were terrible.
Yeah,
and then we can batter a team. I think it's more. Maybe our new style of play is interesting to look at instead of like they won 5-0. You should be thinking they play a bit different than they did last year.
Yeah.
Liverpool have been weak in transition. We've now got Zubimendi, Gyökeres, perfect in transition.
Yeah.
So I think it sets up for a good game, but I don't know. I'm feeling good about this season already.
Yeah, so am I, to be fair. So am I.
So it's only second game of the season.
Yeah. Well, Man United fan.
Yeah, I forgot United. Yeah.
Let's just go on to
the game. Yeah.
That is a round by 16th, by the way.
Yeah. they didn't look great against Fulham, I thought.
No,
just a side note.
They did not. They did not.
Oh well.
Just sweep that one under the rug.
But back onto Arsenal. I just want to talk about Max Dowman.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just about to go into year 11. So he's what, 15?
That is fucked.
That is insane, by the way. That someone's going into year 11. He's basically a year 10, and he's playing in the Premier League.
Yeah,
and he looked good.
And he's a good player.
I was gonna ask a non-Arsenal fan, are we hyping him up too much?
No, I think he looked good.
Yeah.
I thought he came on, won a penalty, looked sharp, held his own, didn't get. With that age, you're worried about getting pushed off the board. He's strong enough. He looked fine. He fitted in. If you didn't know he was 15, you wouldn't think. You think he just looked comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And go on.
50. I can't get over it. I can't even say on camera what I was doing at 15, but it wasn't playing for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
He would have finished that game. Was it on it was Saturday evening, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Monday morning. Like, he's obviously going to be doing his education at Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's not. But if he was going back into school, imagine going back into school after that.
Oh my god! You know, lunchtime at El Clasico on Monday lunch, you'd be like, "Come on, team, come on."
Boys, I can't play at lunch today. Sorry, Arteta won't let me.
I've got Liverpool at the weekend.
What he would be saying if he was at school.
Yeah.
It's mental.
It's mad, isn't it?
He would have won that game, played really well, won the penalty, and then Sunday morning, right, do your homework.
Yeah. That's crazy. Exams on Monday.
What I've seen is
mad.
He trains with he's a first team player, so he trains with them in the morning. He tutors the schoolwork in the afternoon.
Yeah. At Arsenal, though, isn't it?
Arsenal. He doesn't go to school, but just crazy. Imagine that.
It's insane.
Fair play to Arsenal.
He's just
parents keeping his head on his shoulders, because a lot of people have gone. Schoolwork. What's that?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, we don't know, do we? Give it time.
Well, we don't know. I don't think he has a choice. I think Arsenal will be very.
No, they'd have to. Yeah.
Does he play an important part of this season? Or does he just play a couple of bits to get his feet
I don't
on?
think we're going to rely on him at all. I just don't think he was almost like the third or fourth choice of the right wing position. Saka, Madueke, then we've got even players like Trossard, Eze, like.
Which is the right thing to do.
Yeah, that's what.
But is there not so
chuck him in on games like that?
Yeah, I think that's why. If it was 1-1, 2-0, whatever, it was a closer game, he wouldn't have come on.
But let me throw this at you, right? So we got Liverpool at the weekend. Kirke's left back looks shit. Do you not at 70 minutes bring him on? So Kirke's thinking, oh my god, if a 15-year-old rinses me, I'm fucked.
Yeah, but I wouldn't bring him on over a Trossard or a Madueke or.
You wouldn't bring him on over Trossard?
No,
Arteta.
Come on,
too much
he's good, but it's like
Anfield. Yeah.
Trossard. If Trossard was 15 and come on, like he's a serious player.
Oh, you're not rating Max Dowman.
He's 15.
Yeah,
he's not better than Trossard. Sorry.
If I'm a 25,
he's the best 15-year-old in the world, probably.
I'm not saying he's better than Trossard.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if I'm a 25-year-old left back who's had a horrible start to the season, and then I see a 15-year-old come on, I'm thinking I have to lock him up.
Does he get more nervous? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't think Arteta's going to risk that strategy.
I think we might see him for 10 minutes against Liverpool.
I don't actually think he'll be on the bench.
Do you not?
He wasn't the first
one of them games, you think?
I think it's just too much.
That is fair, yeah.
Anfield away, too much pressure. If he does come on, maybe he gives the ball away, or it's just a different ball.
Yeah,
You've got to ease him in at that age.
I get that.
Yeah, and there's not much of a path for him at the moment. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he goes out on loan like in a couple of years' time when people think
he's only 15.
That's what I mean. Yeah, when he gets old enough.
Mental.
But on Arsenal's squad, it is stacked pretty much.
Yeah.
And we've recently signed Eze.
Oh my god!
I've never seen someone so happy, by the way.
Oh my god! I watched his behind the scenes video yesterday. I've never seen someone so happy to sign for a team.
Yeah.
And I am so happy that he's signed for our team.
That's what makes it better. The fact he was there as a kid, he supports them, and then he got released young and went through so much shit with other clubs that he's then been bought back for whatever it was, 65, 70 mil?
60, 65?
Yeah,
65.
and you got released from that club. They could have saved themselves 60 mil.
Yeah, but we want him that.
Yeah. Did you hear? When he was about to go to Spurs, he rung up Arteta or the Arsenal just to make sure, like,
anything you can do.
Yeah, is there anything you could do? Like, you definitely don't want me.
And Arteta confirmed it. Arteta said it, didn't he?
He's come out and said that.
Yeah.
And bro, that shows how much he wanted to go Arsenal over Spurs.
That. Can you imagine? If he went to Spurs and then that came out?
Oh,
Spurs fans would lose their heads.
Yeah. Mate, that would be mad. A lot of people saying he's made a mistake in terms of, not for himself of course, but like in terms of what team he will fit in better, because for Palace he played as like the attacking sort of drifty number 10, slightly on the left sometimes, and they said he would fit into that role so easily at Spurs, like Maddison out, and he'd be like playing every week in week out. With Arsenal, Odegaard's obviously injured, but Odegaard and Rice fit, he's really going to only have that left hand side to try and get in over Martinelli.
Honestly, I don't think he gives a shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you think he'll play? What I'm saying is, like a Grealish at City. Will he become a Grealish at City for Arsenal in terms of being the main man and suiting his style at Spurs?
No,
because Arsenal play with two wingers, like out and out wingers, Martinelli, Saka. Up and Eze's not going to do what Martinelli does there. It's different. It will change the way we play.
But this is why I think you've seen a lot more Calafiori than Lewis Skelly. Because Calafiori is playing like a false 3 at the minute, by the way. The position that guy plays, he's pressuring the keeper on a goal kick.
Bro gets so excited.
He gets so, he's quality.
Yeah.
But that's what I think you'll see. I think you'll see Eze will drift in, then we'll have a 6 and 8 and 2 10s in attacking phase. Calafiori will be the new left winger, and it'll work like that. I just think someone as good as Eze can play wherever and will succeed. I think he's better than Grealish.
Yeah. But would you have said that at Grealish's last year at Villa? Because he was ripping it up then as well.
But I think I'm a bit... But Eze's been my favourite player outside of Arsenal for years. So I think I've got a bit of a rose-tinted glasses towards him.
I love him as well, by the way.
Would you not start him over Martinelli and
No, I would.
At left wing?
I would, at left wing. It would just be interesting to see how the dynamic changes.
Because like you say, he's different. He's normally that 10. He's played on the wing for England a little bit, and when he first came through at Palace, he was okay. So it'll be interesting to see how he does.
Yeah.
He's that good of a player. I don't think it matters.
And then again, you have to look at what happened, right? Saka's out for a month. Okay, now we've got Madueke. Cool. Odegaard might be out for this game. Now we've got Eze slotting in. Like, there is no downgrade. Like, Madueke is not as good as Saka. But what we used to have to do is play fucking Tierney left wing and shit. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to do that anymore.
Respect Tierney.
Yeah, of course. But it's now got to the point where he can play left wing and will be our best left winger.
Yeah.
Or he's depth, which is Eze is depth, which is mental to say because he gets into most teams.
Yeah. Would you be happy? Like, would you start him over Odegaard or no? I feel like all Arsenal fans would be like, "Nah, don't be silly. Odegaard's our most important player, one of them."
I think Eze's better.
But outside fans,
I think that's fair.
Outside fans are saying Eze to start over Odegaard.
I think Odegaard will thrive with our new setup and improvement of team. But again, if he doesn't, I'm putting him left wing over Martinelli and Trossard.
Yeah.
And if you look at his touch map from the whole of last season for Palace, most of it was like left wing / left 10. So go left wing, drift in.
Just let them cook, man.
Calafiori will be at the corner flag waiting for the ball or annoying the keeper because he plays striker. Eze can do what he wants.
Yeah. Yes. What do you think of, like, on that situation, the Daniel Levy sort of criticism he's getting? Because he's done a lot more for that club. That I don't really like him, but Daniel Levy's done a lot more for Tottenham than he gets credit for from the Tottenham fans, in my opinion.
Correct.
Like, he's won what couple trophies now, or got in a couple finals, won a trophy, and I just don't see what the like anger is towards him.
I'm not his biggest fan, and I get Tottenham's usual gripes about him.
Yeah. And
when it all came out, I was like, why didn't he get it over the line sooner? And then you realise Eze and his agent were stalling for a week.
They didn't want to go.
They wanted to go to Arsenal. Yeah. This instance, not his fault at all.
Yeah.
And look, you can do. I know this new defender Hincapi that we're about to buy was going to Tottenham and now he's going to Arsenal. Sometimes, people are going to slate me that there is a food chain.
Yeah. And you're below Arsenal.
Are a big, I know, European trophy, cool. Arsenal are bigger than Tottenham.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes that's just the way it works.
And also, they're competing with these big clubs, Spurs, in terms of playing, but not in terms of their spending. Like, they don't. Daniel Levy will have like a price for a player that he wants that makes sense for the books, for his budget.
Correct.
And he won't go over that price, and then he'll say, "I tried."
Yeah.
Which is a bit like, you're trying, but you're not trying. If you want to get these world class players in, you need to go. Don't always treat it like a profit and loss business.
You've got to take a loss.
Yeah, you don't go above a certain wage cap for any of these players, so you're not going to attract them over these big teams. That's where the frustration comes in, I think.
And now it's panic time, isn't it? Because Maddison's out for the season. Kudus tends to play on the right, which is a great signing.
Yeah.
There's 6 days left of the transfer window, if that?
They're looking good, though.
They still look good.
Are we saying this?
Fair play.
Yeah, they're getting linked to a lot of people, aren't they?
They are getting linked to everyone.
A lot of people don't want to come.
I saw a link this morning. Semenyo.
Wow. What, to
Arsenal? No, to Tottenham.
Oh,
so all Arsenal needs to do is ring up now.
I've seen the Arsenal fans saying Arsenal could do the funniest thing.
Oh my God! If
3 or 4 players.
We can't. How many attackers do we need?
Sell Martinelli to Saudi for 80 mil and buy Semenyo.
That would make sense, but I don't know.
Semenyo would cook, man. Yeah. Well, let's get off Arsenal.
Yeah.
Just before we get onto the preview of Liverpool Arsenal this weekend, we will talk just about Liverpool's lucky win over Newcastle, away to Newcastle.
What a game, by the way. Had everything.
By the way, that you always know that's going to be a good game, but it went over my expectations.
The bets I had on for 19 yellow cards was crazy.
Well, you're betting a lot. Is it okay?
It's good. Mate, I'm up in life. You knew it would. It's the whole Isak derby, isn't it? Now you knew it was going to be feisty, but it had everything. You start on Gordon. What the fuck is he doing? It's the worst one of the worst tackles. He's nowhere near it.
But he was good before that.
He was so good.
He was quality, but he's
rash, wasn't he?
He was too
you saw him sprinting from player to player.
First 40 minutes, he was so amped up, he'd just taken 10 shots of adrenaline, and he just couldn't stop. Even if he wanted to,
he couldn't stop running.
But he was very good. I thought Newcastle again for the second week in a row showed Liverpool's poor defence, really.
Yeah, and we saw it at Bournemouth. Semenyo literally ran the length of the pitch, didn't he?
Yeah. Go on.
Liverpool, they're weird because they're doing that thing where they find a way to win every game, which we did 2 years ago, and we were like, this is how you win the league.
Yeah.
And then it starts getting a bit.
But they did that last year a lot, Liverpool.
Yeah, they did. I just don't think they're. Frimpong's injured, but he's very attacking, so there's susceptible defence. Kirkes doesn't look good, susceptible in defence. Konate looks shocking, susceptible in defence. I just think they're still very good. I'm not taking anything away from them. They're one of the best teams in the league, obviously, if not the best. They're just very open at the minute.
Yeah, they
can be got.
Yeah, they're very open. But it just again, you look at it and say how or why are they doing this? In terms of how are they winning these games when they're not looking good? But for me, that just shows when you've got true world class players, and there's moments of lapse in concentration from other teams, they can capitalise. Yeah. Whereas if Liverpool have a little lapse in concentration, Newcastle don't have the world class players that will punish them as much.
Yeah, completely agree.
So that's not good.
Liverpool are a good side. I just think every team is working out their new players and stuff, right? And so are we. However, if you're winning against Bournemouth and they get 2 really quickly, you're 2-0 up against Newcastle and they get 2 quite quickly.
Yeah.
With a man down as
there's
well.
There's going to be a little bit of a panic. And if you look at Arsenal, again, if Liverpool are up trying to get another goal, boot up the pitch, see if Shoko is there. Do you know what I mean? Just see against Konate. Yeah. See what happens.
Just on Newcastle, they've obviously.
What a team, by the way.
What a team. Just start laughing as I say their name.
I hate them so much, but
I hate their fans.
Yeah. I'm quite enjoying what's happening at the minute.
Yeah, they've got just obviously, red card.
Yep.
Is it Shah that got injured?
Shah concussed. Yeah. Joe Linton went off crying.
Yeah, crying. Big man as well.
It's never a good sign though.
And Tonali popped his shoulder out.
So what? They're fucked basically.
So that's 4 players in one game gone.
And Isak just disowned them.
Yeah, and Isak does not want to play at all.
Do you reckon they tried to get Isak playing that game or not?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Apparently he said no. Apparently after the game they said, "Come on, you can come back," and he went, "No."
Yeah. The thing is though, Newcastle fans are screaming and shouting and hurling abuse at Isak. it will take one game for him to score, and they'll be like, "I love you, Isaac. We want you back."
They'll have their shirts off. They'll have Greg's in hand.
He's one of our own. He's kissed the badge.
That's football fans. Yeah. It's so fickle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
That's all
man.
it takes. He comes back, scores a hat trick. He's a hero.
Yeah, of course. Do we think does he play another game for Newcastle this season, or does he end up at Liverpool?
No, I think he's going to be back. They love it. They're like, he's not going to Liverpool.
I don't think
really.
They don't need him.
No, they don't. They don't.
Like, who's their striker's name again?
Ekitike.
Looks good, by the way.
3-3, is it? Or 3-2? So, yeah,
3-3. 3-3 as well. Yeah.
He's probably been their best signing. He's been better than Vert so far. I think
he's 21, 22 as well.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
I don't think Liverpool.
Why would they get?
They
need a centre back. Liverpool, not a fucking another striker.
We're looking at Gay here, aren't they? But that's getting tight as well.
Yeah. So does Isak play for Newcastle again, or does he rot until next transfer window?
No, he'll play for Newcastle. Newcastle can't allow him to rot, really.
They also are about they need a striker.
They need a striker.
Strand Larsen for 70 mil is not what you need.
And even if he rots for a year, his price will drop down loads again. When he does go.
Yeah.
Every player, once the window closes, he might have a couple of weeks of being frustrated, and you want to. Every player wants to play.
Of course.
So if he's got to wait till January at least. I think he will play.
Yeah.
Newcastle obviously want him to play. I think the fans will get back on his side once he bangs a few goals in.
I'm just saying. I think he's a Liverpool player.
Really?
Next Monday, I do.
Do you think? Wow.
We shall see.
Newcastle
Put a bet on it.
Well, this goes out.
Should do, yeah.
This is out Wednesday tonight.
Oh.
So we will see. We shall see.